everyone! I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope I can teach you a little something that you didn't already know. So who watched the Witch Toenail transformation tutorial a few months ago? Well, this is the same client, and it's been 5 months since that last pedicure, and she has not touched her feet. I did encourage her to go see a specialist about that fourth toe, and they confirmed it was hypertrophic scar tissue under the nail caused from all the running that she does. So stay tuned as I transform these poor little neglected tootsies back to normal. Oh my goodness, finally. All right, I'll take that foot.
We'll take the witch toe.
I'll take your witch toe. I'll just get some close-ups of it.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, so when was the last time we did this? Like November, right?
I mean, I tried to cut the months between them.
Yeah, you did cut a tiny bit of them. So all of that color is going to just get trimmed off. I'm just going to have to trim that one slow because it's so long. And then we'll just file that off.
Yeah, I did my best, but I didn't play with that one.
How am I going to get you to get in here more often?
Oh, I am going to get in here more.
Oh, good.
I don't want to. This was.
You had too much traveling in between, didn't you?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Is I had no. I don't. Believe me, I'm not comfortable. So I haven't been comfortable in a while. This is not comfortable on my feet. That toenail is not comfortable at all. It's woken me up in the middle of the night before.
Well, yeah, because it's probably hitting the top of your shoe.
Well, it's better in a tight shoe because it doesn't.
So she's telling me that the people who took the nail clipping to do the biopsy were a little nervous to cut her nails. So I decided to save that nail for last, just in case there was some live tissue adhered to the back of that nail plate. I wanted to save that for last.
Not like you're cutting it. They had to send a little bit for biopsy to make sure it wasn't a fungal infection.
Right.
Which it wasn't.
Which, even though that you've said that they've said it wasn't a fungal infection, but they said it was hypertrophic scar tissue, right?
Yeah, that's what they would.
So there's no cure for that, right?
I haven't got. I have to go to podiatry.
Oh.
Remember, I'm not going to podiatry. They couldn't see me until July 18th.
All right. You can't feel any of that, right?
No, I'll tell you when it starts getting tender. It's a little tender, but
there was so much thickness underneath the nail that I couldn't continue to use the nippers to go straight across. I had to find a different angle. So I decided to switch sides and see if I could nip the edge of the nail and get it to move away from the free edge. And I had better success on this side of the nail.
Cut it way down low. At endocrine at the University of Michigan in July, and to a specific doctor. And July 18th was the first time when they had it available. And then they're like, unless you want to go elsewhere, I'm like, no, I want to go to the person because that was the specific person that my dermatologist recommended. She said, I think.
How's this feel?
It's fine. She said, I think you should go to them and they might want to take it off, and I was like, fine. It's gross. It's almost off. How great is that? I can't wait to see it. That's nasty.
Oh yeah. You want me to show it to you?
Oh,
this is gonna make a really good photo.
I feel like we should send that off to the lab.
You should save it and send it off to the lab. Take it to work with you.
Yeah, I will actually.
Take it to the hospital.
Let's do that. Let me get you a little gauze square. Wow, that's gross, isn't it? Well, it's just tissue, so
Yeah.
some people would say it's gross.
Yeah, you and I are both like...
I don't think it's gross. It's just...
Well, look how much better that is now that it's off. It's going to feel so much better.
Yep.
She's getting ready to run her 10th Boston Marathon. Can you believe that? What an accomplishment.
Well, actually, you'll have
I bet she would appreciate it if you guys would tell her great job in the comments.
Something to my cell phone so that I can show the people, because podiatry, because it'll look much better by the time I go, because you'll have taken, you know what I mean? So they can see what it once looked like. I mean, they may have to take this toe, you know, she said they may have to take her toenail off. I'm like, that's fine. I don't care. Right.
I just didn't want it done before the race, obviously. It's amazing how gross that was, and that didn't even hurt coming out. It's because it's just hypertrophic tissue, you know. It's because it's had so much trauma there.
Too much trauma.
But now it'll be better for the race, because the race is like 10 days away. Yeah, you're funny. You're thinking exactly what I was thinking. I was like, I need to schedule regularly to get on the floor to do this. I just need to not let it go.
Well, you wouldn't want any other toes to start doing that too.
No, and I also don't.
But it must be the way that this toe hits in the toe box.
Well, remember, exactly. Remember, this is the one that's had, I lost the toenail, and I've had some blisters right on the tip of the toe that went up underneath the nail, that I think went up underneath the nail bed and caused this, whatever. And that is exactly what I just clipped off the end of her toe, was dead tissue from an old blister.
Right.
But now it'll feel better, because what was happening is if I did like a 20-mile run, it was fine with running because, you know, it's secure in the shoe and in the sock, especially if the shoe was tight. It's almost better. But what would happen is in the middle of the night, then a couple of nights out,
Just gonna thin it out a little bit. I don't want the dust to fly everywhere, so I'm putting this thick solution on there.
some of you may have been wondering why I didn't take the nail polish off. I forgot to mention it in the intro that she has gel polish on her toenails, so I need to file it off, and that's why I didn't use acetone nail polish remover at the beginning. And for all my nail technicians out there, I'm using a ceramic safety bit to do this. I love the fact that, you know, you're so confident and you know what you're doing and so calm. Like, I think I don't think there's many people that would have been comfortable cutting that off. No problem.
No problem. I
You
think
looked at me,
people
you're
are...
like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, you're like, okay. I just didn't want to see it because it was gross, and also because I was afraid it might, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's just better off not to see it, because then you might be
Get
anticipating
nervous.
it's going to hurt. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just going to make me more nervous, because I know, like, if I said to you, hey, it hurts, you'd stop.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have done it.
Big deal. Hey, it's okay. I do it. But that's going to be so much better now for my race.
shirt at home that day. Remember
Did
when I got
you?
those Voila
Yeah.
t-shirts from earlier?
I just found a place I'm gonna get a meticulous manicurist shirt made.
Oh, good. You probably should get more than one. Yeah, I actually just, a friend of mine at work, I got a nice compliment. She texted me, she was asking me these different questions about skincare, and so I called her and said, oh, whatever.
I'm just making a mess.
And she said, well, your skin is so beautiful, and I was like, she goes, oh, it's not just me, other people say it. I don't want to say who, people at work, because she's like, you know, Reebling. So
they probably sit around and talk about you behind your back and go, guess how old she is? And people are like, no, she's not. Yes, she is.
So I said,
oh my gosh, her skin is so beautiful.
And this person looks very young. She is Asian, and she looks so young. She's a colleague of mine. She's got 4 kids. But she said she noticed her skin was getting blotchy, so she turned to me for some advice. So I actually, you know, because she went someplace and she's like, should I get this microdermabrasion? I said no. I said, there's a lot of other things that are much less invasive that you can start with. And one of the things was I recommended she see Mary.
Oh, good.
I said regular facials will help, because she said, and I said, so I recommended Mary. And then I gave her a list of what, and she said, will you be willing to share? Then
Did you tell her the Perfector?
She didn't.
Not yet. She doesn't need it yet.
No. Not in my opinion. She may, but first she's concerned about more not aging, but imperfections in her skin and uneven skin tone. So, but what I did was, then she asked me, she said, well, would you be willing, she goes, can I share what you told me? And then, so I asked her, I said, well, if you want to share some of what I tell you with other people, like she was talking about other people at work that have said this, I said, I don't want you to use my name. Like, I don't know, I just didn't want, coming off like I'm vain or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it could be taken out of context. Like, who does she think she is? She wrote this thing. So I wrote this document for her, and I said, well, wash your face twice a day, morning and night. Never sleep in makeup. Moisturize like crazy. Use sunscreen like crazy. But so I gave her, and then I gave her some very specific things. I'm like, never wash your face with anything that's not good for you. She said, how surprising people are that they use regular soap on their face. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's too harsh.
Yeah, like, how? Not only that, but then I was like, you need a serum for under your eyes, a serum for your face. You need moisturizer that's for your face. I do a different moisturizer under my eyes. I'm like, all that stuff is.
My new favorite product is our Flawless Drops. The ESI Flawless Drops. Have you ever used those?
No.
Oh my gosh. It's like silk raindrops. I put it on my whole face under my makeup.
So it's like a serum then?
Yeah.
Serum is great.
Love it.
Yeah.
And people think I'm younger than I am.
Like, you and I have talked about this. It's, some of it's genetics, some of it's lifestyle, and just maintaining. Because I said to Suzanne, I said, thank you.
Tickle, sorry.
And so when she was telling this, I said, well, thank you. I said, I will tell you. I said, there's a lot of effort that it's not willy-nilly. I said, I put a lot of effort into maintaining. I said, the whole sleeping with the makeup thing, I don't understand how people do that.
I know you
don't
never.
either.
I would
I
never.
could never. Just like I couldn't go to sleep without brushing my teeth.
Never, ever,
That's
ever.
gross.
Environmental factors you need to protect your skin from, because they do age you.
Yes, exactly. That's why I'm saying, like, that's part of the reason people say you run a makeup. Yeah, because I need SPF, and there's, like you said, there's environmental factors out there, and that ages you. So yeah, I run with makeup that has SPF on it, but I have a fully made up skin cancer. I said, so I don't go outside without SPF, and that's why I have stuff when I'm running. I said, because there's SPF, and she's like, oh, and I thought, besides, I probably look a lot younger than you because I've prevented the sun damage.
All right.
And I actually have a primer for if I'm using a foundation that doesn't have an SPF in it. I have a primer that has SPF in it, and so I put that on because I I used to use moisturizer with SPF, but then when I switched brands, it didn't have it in it, so I just make sure it's in something. As long as it's in one of your layers, you're okay. And even with that, like you said, if I look at my face, a lot of times I feel like the left side of my face looks older than the right. What else is new and exciting, ladies?
Let's see.
How are you feeling? Because you were in a lot of pain last time.
Yeah, it's improved some. They gave me a shot that, numbed the area close to my spine, and it relieved a lot of the spasming I was having in my...
Oh no, I don't see, where'd that thing go? It's gotta be around. The whole little thing is gone.
Did you set the magazine on top of it? Yeah, there it is.
Yes. Smart. Hey, we cut that thing off. You want to send it to Pat?
Now this is from your other toenail digging into
Yep, that's exactly what
that toenail. So that's a big callus.
You can file that a little bit.
Oh yeah, it has like a hole in it.
Yeah, from the toenail. Well, we've had that before. That's been there. That's happened before.
Yeah.
Anytime they get a little bit long, but it was wicked long. Well, there was two factors. I tried to cut it when I went to February to the dermatologist. I tried to trim them down, but A, that one I couldn't, and B, like it's hard for me to lean over and do it now because I'm so stiff. And then I'm also frankly a little intimidated. It's like I'd rather have you do it because part of me was almost afraid like if I screwed it up, it would make it work. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to get an ingrown toenail or anything.
I'll tell you what. Talk about being stiff. I have a new obsession. I've been watching all of these people like doing this yoga stuff where they're standing next to a pole and they have one leg straight up in the air, and I'm like,
how can someone do that?
Like I've never been able to do the splits, but
Yeah.
I have a goal. I am going to give myself a year and I'm going to be able to do the
You
splits.
won't need to. I found a thing online, this woman on she's some Asian woman on how to do the splits in like 30 days, how to do a split.
You got to send me that link.
Alright, I gotta find it.
But
I wasn't
okay, so
looking
you
for
know
it,
how
it
I
came
showed
across
you
it.
that one girl on Instagram?
The body rock girl?
No.
Oh.
The the girl that balances and uses
Yes,
the
yes.
her. So there's a couple of other people that I have followed that I watch them too, and I'm just like, I so want to do that. Like I'm getting a little old, I think, to be able to do that, but it might help my arthritis and my joints and stuff if I stayed really pretty flexible. So
Well, I know, like, for me as a runner, not being, a distance runner, that's what makes you even less flexible because it's the same over and over. And yeah, I need to. It's the same thing. I feel like I would feel better physically.
yeah.
Plus, it can't hurt. I mean, when you have, like, you with your arthritis, me with all my gut issues, and anything we can do to minimize pain.
Where's your phone? Do you have your phone?
It's in my bag.
Well, when we're done and when we go out there, you can send me the link.
Yeah, I gotta find it. It's on my iPad at home. It might be a book or something, but I found something. I'll have to try and find it. I was looking for something else, and I came across this at one point. I was like, this is crazy. And she wasn't a young woman either. The woman that did this thing.
I know my hips are super tight from the chairs that I have to use to sit in from work, so I just ordered this. You know those exercise ball chairs?
Yeah.
Well, they make a seat topper. It's like this little dome
Yeah.
that's an exercise ball that you can sit right on your seat.
Oh, cool.
And I ordered that so I can sit it on my chair. So hopefully that'll help my hips. We can't give up.
Yeah, no. I wholeheartedly agree with him that I refuse to give up, and I'm like sometimes shocked at the amount of people how overweight they are. People that are younger than us.
Yeah, aging gracefully does not mean to give up.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Or just accepting what happened. No.
No. You gotta have a little bit of effort.
Plus, you know, the people that are really, really overweight, that's got to require so much extra energy to walk around and haul all that weight around, don't you think?
Well, it's just so hard on your heart.
And your joints.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not that your heart is obviously more important for longevity, but even like your joints, like some of these people that they have like hip and knee, well, yeah, you're really heavy, so. So how was your Easter?
It was good. Were you in town for Easter?
Yeah, I ran on the treadmill and then met my friend for a late brunch at Salon Bistro. Very, very low key. I went to church first thing in the morning. That's the first thing I did. Then I ran. How about you? What did you guys do?
We were with my family in Ohio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I always make such a mess before they become beautiful again, don't I?
I wouldn't say messy. I think they look awesome already without the color. They just look so nice and neat. And now I won't be embarrassed for someone to see my toes.
Little file.
I don't, you know, it's funny how you're filing that. See, Lori, anyway, I don't want to screw anything up.
You're like, she'll do it.
Yeah, well, because I figure if I start doing it and then I don't do a good job, it's easier for to just have you do it. If I knew I was coming to see you, if I wasn't seeing you for a while. It's funny because like you're so like gentle, like sometimes I just
Get out the scissors and start hacking at things.
or worse, take a tweezer and start ripping that callus off. I've done that before.
I think this is a Callus / blister. Yep. Can you see that?
Yep.
That none of that skin's attached.
Yeah, no, you can cut it off.
See? Oh yeah. There we go. It's interesting, isn't it?
Like I said, so you're more delicate about it, and I wouldn't be as delicate personally. That's why it's better. That's why sometimes I'm like, it's better for me to let you do it. Plus, you can get in there more neatly with that tool. I don't have anything like that. And if you just rip it off, then you're going to wind up with
She mentioned she didn't have anything
Yeah,
like
you're
this
gonna end up
tool
with
at
another
home.
wound.
I just recently
That
had
was
to
a deep
send
one.
in all of my professional nippers to be sharpened, and I bought the ones I'm using here as a stand-in, and I really like these. These would be great for anyone to use at home, and they're more affordable than the professional ones I usually use. I have these available on my online store. The link is in the description, so you can click that link, or I'll put one up in the upper right hand corner for you.
This one will probably get even more likes when you hack off that big ass thing, don't you think?
People will be like, oh my god, you've got to see this.
Exactly. It's going to be like that lady popping the zits. Have you ever seen that doctor lady?
Oh yeah, I love to watch her.
I don't know, all these people that watch her, like, one of my friends showed me, and I was like, are you kidding? And it was like some huge zit. That's what that makes me think of. Like, even though that thing's not as big, that's pretty extreme. That's gotta look really gross when you... Anyway, coming off.
The key is making a really good cover photo out of it. And then people will share it alike. They'll click the share button and be like, oh, you've got to see this. But people learn a lot after they see something like that. Then they were like, oh my gosh, I have that too. And now I know what to do. Or who to go and see.
To not try this yourself.
Right.
Yeah, but seriously, you'll have it looking so good that when we go to podiatry, we will leave that. This weather has been crazy, right?
I know it.
Like snow in April, and then warm up, and then snow. I'm so excited to cut that witch toenail. Put those on even when I'm like going to bed, and then I'll take it off when I'm in bed, you know, like asleep. Well, they were starting to get stuck on there, and I was afraid it was going to like lift it up right off. Not that it was going to.
Oh yeah, you could have ripped off your toenail.
Well, that's why I was like afraid. I'm like, oh, if this starts pushing it upward and ripping it upward, it's going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to put a shoe or a running shoe on, so I don't have to worry about that.
polish them before we do the massage. Okay, bend your foot.
Oh, sorry, I was not paying attention.
Stuff that needs to heal up. did I just do that?
I have no control over my feet. It's all you.
Thanks.
I will take no responsibility for that.
No, I think I squeezed your skin and it touched your toenail.
Like the way I just dumped that on you, I take no responsibility for that one.
It was totally my fault. I'm polishing you in a strange position today because of this camera.
Beauty of the gel is like you can put your shoes on right after. What do you think about the color of the extensions? You're okay with it?
I haven't opened them yet, but it's
Sorry, what if it's bad?
not because it's the same as you have it now.
No, but you said you said that they didn't
Yeah.
have the color and that you
No,
had to go.
they
with
only
all-
had one of the colors. We used 2 colors.
Right, and you said that so it's not the same as what I have now. So you
It
said
is.
It's all one color. I thought.
We order like 10V and 10N.
Right,
They only had 10N.
right. So it's all going to be one color.
It's all going to be 10N, which is the really light one.
It's going to be bad.
No, it's just going to be, you're going to love it.
Okay.
Remember, because I thought you were too light.
Yeah, but then you darken me up and it looks good.
Yeah, nope, it's going to be good.
It's not going to be too one note.
Oh no, you won't even notice it. We only had 1 box of the darker color and they're breaking it up a little.
Okay. Well, and I thought about it. I was like, well, if worse comes to worse and we don't like it, then we get a box of the darker later and we
Add it
replace
in.
this. Yeah, or add it in, or like, you know, I'm like, there's no shame in my game. I don't pretend I don't. What cracks me up is I don't have extensions. Yes, you do. Don't say you don't have extensions. It's obvious you have extensions. Like I'm not ashamed that I have extensions. It's fine. And I imagine in some places like out in California and LA, it's probably so common that, like, it's obvious you cover your hair. But she didn't want me to say it in front of anybody. She let everybody know. I thought, well, honey, they know.
Who cares, yeah.
If they have a brain, they know. I mean, it's not the color I would have picked to do your hair. First of all. So I'm doing it on purpose, I promise.
Let's see if we can disguise it.
At least it's not like it's not going to be exposed a lot. It's not perfect.
No, you've gone with not perfect toes for how many months?
Exactly. Good quality peanut butter.
Coming up are the before and after pictures, and I really want to know your opinion on gel polish on toes. Do you guys love it or do you hate it? Let me know in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't digest the bread or milk very well. So body, but it's what I used to like. I used to bring that to work when I was a resident. I would bring PB&J and I'd have carrot sticks.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my channel. You can visit my social media sites to follow and interact, and I would really appreciate it so much if you would click that share button and share your favorite videos to help me grow my channel. Here are some other great video suggestions for you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.